RV owners, this is in a lot of your RVs. Anytime you have this system or a slim rack system, you're going to have these in-wall motors. They're around $600 a piece. I'm about ready to show you the biggest hack in the industry. They're going to want you at every dealership. No dealership is going to offer what we offer here at Mobile RV Techs. So stay tuned. We're about ready to hook this motor up on a computer, do a full diagnostics on this, and show you that most people with their testing equipment is going to say the motor needs replaced. Our fault code is, when we've tried to go out with a slide, only one motor works. So it's giving us an 8 flashing light code, meaning that we have a dead short in the cable to the motor number 1. So they either replace the cable and the motor or both. So it's very expensive. You have one solution that nobody in the RV industry is ever going to teach you. Here we go. Let's test the motor. So we know the motor works. Even when it was hooked to the RV, it works in reverse polarity and in forward polarity. Now the same company that makes this computer also makes this new brain board that we're about ready to show you. Their brain board is 10 times better, a lot more heavier duty, and I've never had to replace one of their brain boards. The only thing that's failed on this entire system is this brain board communication to the switch. So the motor is great. So you're going to use these angle snips, and it's very critical to remove the magnet. And watch how he cuts this, because you'll see why these cuts has got to be so precise. Turn the smooth side toward the plastic control board. You just cut it closest to the control board as you can. Okay, notice that the red dot will line up with this red dot. Skill Above has already thought of this too. What if they plug up the brain board the wrong way? Now he's plugging that right up where the old one was soldered onto the control board. All this new, look how heavy duty this is compared to this piece of junk down here. Even the magnets, it's got a better spacers, better everything. Heavier duty gauge wires, and it simply plugs into the system. So that literally was a 2-minute video. Around 3 minutes is what we have in this. Do not let people replace these motors over and over. And I guarantee you, when he goes in there, watch this, we're going to test it before we even mount it. He's just going to go in there and plug it to the control line, and we're just going to run it with a switch. We also can plug it up to our computer, but we want to test their control line, because the control module is lined to us. So as you can see, the motor goes into the shaft right there, and you can remember right where it was at. Long story short, I'm going to go outside and show you the control module. He's going to just go ahead and hit the button right now and see if we're working out here. See this working back and forth? You don't want to do this too much because the other side's trying to work. We just showed you live that control board saying that we had a faulty motor or dead short. So the dealership would have changed the cable. Then they would have realized, oh, we got to change the motor now. So you just paid for 2 service calls, 2 diagnoses. One was wrong. And guess what? It's just because they don't have the Skill Above equipment. They don't offer you this brain board because they know that they want to sell you a $600 motor at a dealership. Their job is to work hand in hand with the parts department, make sure that every tube of caulk, it don't matter if I use 1 drop of caulk, I'm supposed to throw that away because I'm supposed to charge you a full tube of caulk. Every customer, if they need 1 drop of caulk, I'm not allowed to use Bob's caulk. That's a full tube. I have to go sign it out. They throw that away because they want every customer to be charged a full tube no matter how much they need. So always have your RV inspected by independent RV that somebody don't even subcontract for that dealership. It needs to be somebody like me that exposes dealerships and faulty designs, because I can look for, I can do an inspection, and even if it passes, I'm going to find $6,000 worth of work. But at least your brand new RV will not be sitting here at the shop needing maybe $20,000 worth of repairs. We're going to start with a slide roof and a full roof. There's a lot of stuff going on with this Alliance. Okay, I hope that motor video has been educational. Now you see you do not need a $600 motor. Those motors, as long as we've never replaced the cap and it said, okay, we're going to have to buy a motor because the cap didn't fix it. No, never happened. All right, Scott the RV Tech signing off.